Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Simon Davis here, Zone Trader. In this video, I'm gonna show you what I've been up to. After recently going back and revisiting Market Maker inside ICT library, rediscovering the Judas swing and what it really means, and also London Open, New York candle at 5 o'clock GMT, 12 o'clock midnight New York, which is this line here. And then we've got London here, but we'll focus on this line for now. We've got London here. So this is London Open, which is New York midnight, 5 GMT. And as you can see here, the market swings up in this red box. On Oanda, this is set to 7 and 9, but GMT time, which is UK time, it's 5 and 7. But because my broker's Oanda, then it's 2 hours plus from GMT. So what I've discovered, guys, is, basically just understood more after going back and watching the video, is the market does its bit inside of Asia, and then once it gets to this candle here, it sets the tone for the day. So basically the market Judas swings up, and this is smart money working this side of this line, and 90% of the time it'll drop in the opposite direction. It'll rally in the opposite direction. So as you can see here, swings up, works both sides, or works it up and then drops through and down. It's never normally this clean, but as you can see here, it opens up, drops down, and then rallies off up. I think this is phenomenal. I mean, even if you get it wrong from time to time, it doesn't matter, because what did it give us here on Great Britain USD? You would have got in on that order block, say, I'd say halfway. Well, this order block here, halfway. So even not all the move, 47 pips there for yesterday's trading. And then it works underneath this line. So this line gets formed at 5 o'clock GMT. And then away we go. So this order block here comes up. This order block here goes up, back onto it, and boom. And another thing, it's cool because this might hone in on your patience, because I definitely need it. Say you draw an order block there, I don't know whether it's going to be a valid order block or not, but just for tutorial purposes, have you seen this line here, red and then blue? So if you say to yourself, and I say to myself as well, I can only trade if this line merges with this line. And then all you need to do is you just go, oh, I've got 22 pip gap for now. And then you could set an alert as well here. And then as soon as price comes down to here, I don't know whether it's going to be valid, I'm just for argument's sake. As soon as price comes down to this alert, and if you set your alerts with actual, it says AUD CAD alert, then you know which one it is. I was like, for argument's sake, AUD CAD. So they're really handy. So that was just a little tip as well. But this is phenomenal. Like, we missed this one, but we could have got this swing because we know that it's dropped through and it's also down on a weekly as well. So this is able to trade the swing back into this order block here. But okay, we're down on a weekly, but look what it does. It comes, there's your order block, and it shoots away from it. Call it this one here. Price comes up and down in this zone, and there's your 5 a.m. line, and look, comes down into the order block, and away it goes. A nice 58 pips. This is phenomenal, guys. Look, it works the top of the line and drops down. Works the top of the line and drops down. So if you set this is a session, which you'll find in the group, session box, and you just invert the numbers. So instead of putting 7, 9, and it'll make a small box, you put 9, 7, and then you get these lines. Because when you've got them as a small box, then they go like a line anyway, and when they're not being used, which is really annoying, I find. And also the box grows as price grows, and with the lines, it's more of a zone, so it's really handy. So just moving back a bit more, I've done this one here. Price rallied away from it, and then it worked underneath it later on the day. So this is a different scenario, but it still works in the same manner. It works underneath it. Price, smart money, accumulates underneath and rallies away. I think this is great. A little trick to clearly see the Judas swing. So the Judas swing up, works the top, and then down we go. Works the bottom, and then up we go. This is amazing. Works the top, and then down we go. Yeah. So you would enter here off this order block clearly, and then it only pops up 10 pips. So say you've got your stop 30 pips, you know, you're not going to get taken out. And then it only moves 23 pips, but it's against the weekly trend. So, and also it round stops here and then reversed. So you got to pay yourself first, haven't you guys, you know. Here's a scenario where it didn't really work because it wasn't a very good day anyway, really. Saying that, excuse me, it's 50 pips. So it works the top, order block, drops down, 30 pips at the most, but not a very good day, was it? But you know, look at that. I know it like meanders, accumulates. Like this is a typical market maker buy model. So you've got consolidation, manipulation, accumulation, distribution. So you've got, because that's all the market moves in manipulation, accumulation, distribution. So it's manipulation, accumulation, distribution. So this is a market maker buy model. Consolidates, drops, consolidates, accumulates longs and buy, longs and shorts, and then rallies up and takes out stops above here. Typical market maker. And it's the other way around for the market maker sell model. It goes up high and then down low. That can happen over a week, a month, or a day, or you know, intra week. Got to find them from the consolidation. But there's a typical market maker pie model. For this scenario, we worked the top here, and then we dropped. There wasn't really a way to get in. It's quite fast. Again, work the top, order block, down we go to the tune of 56 pips. Beautiful. Again, works the bottom this time. You would see this, could see this as an order block. So 21 pips. But it is going against weekly trend. The ones that don't go against weekly trend and with weekly trend you can see are basically the fastest price action with this. So the weekly trend is determined, well, the trend is determined by the 18 and the 9 EMA. And if the 18 is over the 9, which I make red and blue, so I can clearly see, I don't even need to know the number sizes. If red is over blue, then I'm looking for big sells. Do the odd occasional buy, mainly sells. Here you would buy only in this area, and it would accumulate underneath and then rally. Where are we? Okay, so yeah, that was accumulation above. There's no really way to get in here, but you know that it's working the top, so it's going to go down, and then it gives you the order block here, which in my last video you know that smart money sells in up candles on the last up candle, which then drives the market down, and then it'll come back up the market and then tag this order block and drop. See, this is a Judas swing down. I've made it red because it's alert. It's a Judas swing. Don't trade. Like, it's a Judas swing. Like between 5 and 7 o'clock is your Judas swing, typically, in this scenario. So 5, 7 o'clock Judas swing. It's funny enough because what's it swinging into? It's swinging into an order block. That's a horrible colour, but I'll leave it for now. There's your order block. There's your fast move away, and then Judas swing down into your order block, and away you go. And then away we go. Yeah, brilliant. Like, even with reversal days, like, it works the top. There's no real way to get in here until like start of New York, but works the top, comes down, wait for it to come back into this candle. If it never does, then it never does, but it did, and then it drops. There's your order block. There's your entry here, and then it drops 95 pips, which is lovely. It doesn't Judas here because it's reaching for liquidity fast, so it just shoots straight through it, no stop, and then you can get in the retracement, which comes back, retracement, drop down to the 5 minute, you probably find a order block here which triggers this. So it's working the bottom, it's working it too deep. It's working it too deep, I think, here, so this is a seek and destroy day. It's quite hard to trade. But you could actually see that that's market maker buy, smart money buy scenario with this order block, and then just wait to stay out, and you're in flow with the weekly and get in like that instead. So it works the bottom here into, say, it could be an order block here, and then It's 48 pips, guys, before it reverses on you, but takes out stops. And you don't trade with high risk, and you try and take your profits fairly fast, fairly quick when you're trading against the weekly and daily order flow determined by the 9 and the 18 EMA as mentioned. So it works the top here into an order block. Could be fooled a bit here, but 26 pips, guys. And it might take you out, but who cares? Works the top, drops, comes back up into your order block. Should these two joined, the middle of these two, order block, and down we go. Absolutely phenomenal. It works the top. It pins beneath the bottom. You might not really see this one, but it does pin beneath the bottom, then rally up. And as you can see, price stacking up. Be a tricky one. Here again, Judas swing, order block, down. Here again, Judas swing. Misses the time zone, but it's not perfect, guys. We're out of data. Judas swing, up we go. And this works on all pairs. It doesn't just work on Great Britain USD. It works on all pairs. You pull off another pair. Here's a seek and destroy day. Not very nice. Again, look, works the bottom and then rallies up. We're in a downward order flow, as you can see, quite clear. Run out of data, so works the top. You might see this as a Judas swing, but there's no order block to even sell, so I wouldn't sell. A buy accumulating down here. Buy accumulating underneath here. Sell. You'd get pinned out there though. That's nasty. This didn't work. Judas swing in this scenario didn't work. It's not perfect, guys, but it's handy and it is what it is. It's a Judas swing. The Judas swing is actually here for this one. It's past the time. Seen a lot of Judases past the time on Great Britain, Aussie. So yeah, this has been looking over Judas swings with your midnight candle line. It also works for New York as well. Similar scenario. So the parameters for the New York session line and box is 13:15, so it's 3 o'clock Rwanda time, 5 o'clock. But GMT is 1 o'clock, and that's 1 o'clock, and then 3 o'clock. So it's actually 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock to 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. But you do it backwards to make the line. And then the the line is daily line box 15, 3 o'clock, 20 to 22. In the properties, put a 0. If you don't have the 0 and you have the normal reset properties, you get FTZ2, which creates a box, which we don't want a box here. So let's get all the way back some data. Here it pins and then rallies up. It works. There's an order block here, and it's rallied up, so you would buy this below this line. Just trick it on. Drops below it and rallies up into fair value, halfway in the middle of this candle. Fair value, away we go. Works the bottom, then up. Works the top and down on this one. Works the bottom and up on this one. Works the bottom and up on this one. Works the top with pins. Could be a tricky one. Continuation. As you can see, guys, it clearly shows the Judas swings, especially in London. Gives me a time zone not to jump in too quickly, not to trade too fast, and wait. But here's a perfect scenario. Judas swing, all the retail market, uninformed people who have not been through ICT training will buy into this thinking it's going to take out stops straight away, but the market wants to take out stops down here before it rallies up. We've also got this day is a market maker buy model as well, drops down and then comes up past, takes out the Asia high, which is a market maker buy day. You can make money both ways. You've got a clear order block here. The market rallies away fast from this candle, which is the bottom of the move, inside of a New York kill zone. Boom, comes back down inside of a London close kill zone, and away you go until present day. So pretty much covered a lot here. Little tip with the line meeting the order block. So when this line meets here, you buy if it's set up to be an order block. Say price was here. Just change the color. Say like none of this was here, all the grey wasn't here, and price was there. So it rallied up, this line rallied up with price, because it is price, and then it basically would have like would have went up and then down, so price would come down, 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 and once price meets your order block, you can buy on this order block and then set your stops. You take profits above Asia high or beyond, it's up to you. 30-40 pip stop loss, job's a good one. So this has been Simon Davis, Zone Trader, basically explaining the Judas swing and trading New York midnight London Open, trying not to get suckered in by the Judas swing, being weekly order flow using the 9 and 18 EMA. I hope you found this helpful, and it's going to excel your trading to new heights. Hope it's been clear and precise and straight to the point for you guys. All I can say now is good luck and good trading, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys.